Hello, all the Geminis out there. Thank you for joining me for your mid-monthly reading for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know what your moon sign or your rising sign is, below this video is a link. You can click on it. It'll take you to a place to generate a natal chart so you can tune into this playlist and see what other readings might be resonating with you if this one doesn't resonate with you. If you're a first-time viewer, you're so very welcome. Pull up a chair, make yourself at home. Click like if you like, subscribe if you like my style, and hit the bell below this video to get further notifications. Okay, so my channel is donation based. I put everything out there. I don't give you half readings and ask you to purchase the other half on some other social media platform. And it's there for everyone to enjoy and to watch. So thank you for valuing me. Thank you for valuing my time. I'm using this beautiful animal tarot cards by Doreen Virtue because Gemini to me is always so playful, light-hearted, good sense of humor. I just love the Gemini energy, and guess what? Venus is going to stay in your sign. She's already in Gemini and she's going to stay in your sign for 3 months. Oh my word. What a blessing that is, because Venus is all about relationships, love, abundance, okay? And she's going to go back and fro, back and fro. So it's about reevaluating your value, your you know, how it is that you experience love, how you give love, all of those beautiful things. Now let's see what is coming in for you. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Right, so I didn't want to say with that Venus in your sign that Neptune at the moment is squaring your sun. Okay, so there could potentially be illusion, not having all the facts, things like that that you have to deal with at this point in time. Okay, so take your time to wait for information to come to you if you are unsure about something. We're going to dig into this reading soon, so yes, I do feel you're going to end something. You're going through a transformation. There is some endings. There's some release that you need to do as well, whether this is you releasing past issues that you're having to work through, not necessarily with your current relationships or situations, but it could be things of your childhood that you're working through. So there's a sense of, you know, some sort of endings that's coming to you. But most of all, what I want to talk to you about is this Seven of Winter. Do your research, okay? Seven of Swords is about having to deal with awkward situations. It is about keep on having to go back to things that's forgotten, okay? Going in the stealth mode, giving some people the slip because you feel like you just don't know how to deal with them. And it's also about knowing what actions you take now, what consequences it would have further down the road. So that's why I say when you make decisions to behave in a certain way, and this is not just you, this could be, you know, the way other people behave towards you, and you know, you feel like maybe because you don't know how to be with them, that you basically in some cases stay quiet to keep the peace, but in keeping quiet the other person don't know where they stand with you. You know, it's like that, being unclear and trying to avoid awkward situations. Now this is for some of you. We have a time of review coming up, for reviewing coming up. It is how do I say it? Basically what this little card says is stop to take time to review and make long-term plans. Okay. And that's what I said in the beginning was take your time, wait things out, wait for the information to come to you, do your research, get the facts, don't just operate on intuition. If you can't touch it, taste it, smell it, feel it, then it's not real. Okay, that is the most important thing. It's okay to be optimistic about something, and to believe in something. But if it is way, way, way unrealistic and unpractical or impractical, then it is most probably wait and see what happens. Okay. It's also time for you to relax, just to spend time around home. I feel like hanging out with friends and family. Yes, we are in lockdown, but I feel with Gemini, this is not the type of thing that will get you down easily. You're versatile. You know how to have fun in any given situation. And as a don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams, okay? And once again, when I say pie in the sky and being realistic, is yes, there if you have your stepping stones on how you can achieve that goal, and you have it set out, and you know that there's a contingency plan or some sort of standard operating procedure that you can follow step by step to achieve your goals, then by all means go for it, because you have the world card here as well. You'll be getting recognition for being successful and accomplishing a lot, and this could be recognition from authority figures to more personal goals as well. That transformation, I feel, is also about releasing and surrendering about the things that you can't change, accepting the things you can change, and surrendering and say it is what it is to the things that you can't change. And once you realize that you can release those things, then it will open up a lot more space in your life to have fun and to move around freely, not only in the physical sense, but also on the emotional and spiritual sense as well. So let's dig into this reading. Why is the Seven of Winter here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Seven of Swords is someone who is kind of laying low, likes to spend time by themselves, and maybe because you're going through this transformative phase, you feel that you need to kind of lay low. Now I'm going to switch decks because this deck isn't working for me when I want to pull cards, so I'm going to switch to my Rider-Waite here. Okay, so why is the Seven of Swords here? You're setting up for a brand new beginning. Okay, you're making a decision to break free from something that's holding you back, and you're in stealth mode. You're in stealth mode. You're not sharing this decision that you have already made. You're not sharing it with people. You're playing your cards close to your chest. But in some cases, if you've been in a toxic situation, you are working to get yourself free. Okay, and that decision has already been made. Good on you, Gemini, because you know what doesn't serve you. You're ready to take that leap of faith, okay? We have Mars in Aquarius at the moment as trining your sun. So any positive action that you want to take at this point in time, I feel, is going to be supportive of you. Just make sure that you have everything that you need to make it tangible. So the Three of Spring, that's the card that's asking you to stop and reevaluate and make sure that you have everything lined up for you in the long term, okay? To review your long-term plans. So why is the Three of Spring here? Why is the Three of Spring here? We have the High Priestess. Once again, this is someone who's not speaking out, keeping your cards close to your chest. I feel you do operate on intuition to a certain extent because the High Priestess is Pisces, okay? So, yes, trust your intuition, but once again, you need something tangible. I also feel like there is someone who can keep your secrets, to whom you can speak to and open up to, with whom you can discuss your long-term plans on how you can make things happen for you. Maybe you feel like you want to book a reading with a psychic so that you can get a better indication of what's coming for you in the future. So the Four of Spring is, kicking back, relaxing. This is also a birthday celebration and a very happy home life, okay? So tell me about this Four of Spring. You are investing yourself in a way to create stability. You want a stable home life, and therefore you've been trying to be very sensible when it comes to your resources. You've been holding back your finances, trying to have a saving plan. Maybe you want to buy a home, but I feel like with the way that you're working with your resources and playing your cards close to your chest so that you can actually build that little nest egg. So what I kind of see is like if you tell someone like you have money saved up, it's not long when someone says, oh, can you lend me a 20, can you lend me a 50, can you lend me 100? Okay, so it's all these type of things that you're trying to avoid because you are looking out for your long-term success here. We have the Queen of Spring. Queen of Spring is someone who can manifest her dreams. She's action orientated. This is someone who knows how to do it. Okay, she's independent. She's charming. She's talented. She's brilliant. She has really good communication skills, good business sense, charismatic, and outgoing energy. As I said, Mars is trining your sun during this period. So why is the Queen of Spring here? I feel like this is someone who's also maybe in the spotlight to some extent. We have a soulmate card coming out for you. Queen of Spring is Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. And I feel like there's someone working very close with you. And maybe even there could be a relationship or person who's very sweet. You're trying to keep this maybe a secret, or various scenarios playing out, so just bear with me. There is a soulmate connection. This could be a business connection, okay, which is bringing in and ushering in a period of long-term stability for you. This could, if it's on a personal level, I feel like you've met someone, you have these really sweet feelings, they have feelings for you, you have feelings for them. There's a lot of passion here, but you're keeping it secret because you're not ready to put it out in the world, because there's still this decision to make on whether you're gonna maybe you've already decided to take a chance on this beautiful soulmate connection that is being presented for you, and you know that if you have such a beautiful love connection, that it is going to ask you to take a leap of faith, and maybe even you are leaving a toxic relationship to enter into this beautiful soulmate relationship, but no one is talking about it because you are planning long term for it. If you speak out of turn, then you might derail the whole thing because it might cause chaos or disagreements and things. So that is one of the scenarios that's playing out here. This person that's in your life, this beautiful soulmate connections, could just be a friendship, a friend who's very supportive of you making decisions to leave a toxic relationship, and being your confidante, and keeping your secrets and helping you to brainstorm, serving as a soundboard, so to speak, so that you can make good decisions for you. The world, we are finishing off with something, okay? You have been successful in a venture and you're receiving recognition for this. You've incorporated life lessons, and the star comes out. Whatever it is that you've been going through that was very challenging, I feel you're coming out of it, and you even, how do I say it, people around you might even give you recognition for your efforts. Even if this is leaving a toxic situation and you're making the sound decisions to get yourself free from a toxic relationship, people around you will be supportive and they'll give you the recognition for the efforts that you have put in to create a better life for yourself, okay? And that comes with that release. So why is the release card here? Release is death. It's the ending of something. It's ruled by Scorpio. So you might deal with a Scorpio at this point in time. You're speaking your truth. I feel for some of you, you might even consider going for counseling of some sort, but you are definitely clear on what it is that you want to end in your life and how it is you want to move forward, even though this is something that might have taken some time. And even now, it is like there's this process that's taking place, especially with the devil. The devil is a situation that's very difficult to get out of. But I feel like if you take continuous, persistent action and you persevere, you will be free by June. And I feel like this is what this whole Venus in retrograde in Gemini for a lot of you will be about. It is to pursue your own emotional happiness in relationships, to get yourself free from toxic situations. It is to cut yourself free from things that is in illusion and unclear. It is also to come to a clear understanding of the path of your life, of why certain things come to an end, and to be totally at peace with it. With that Ace of Swords, I feel like you're literally, because that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, that you're going to speak your truth. You're going to speak your truth about everything that was hidden, everything that was causing you pain, things that you used to keep quiet about. But you're also going to have the ability, even though Gemini likes to play and be on the surface, you're going to have the ability to go really deep and connect with yourself on a much deeper level, and maybe even deciding to go for counseling of some kind. Okay, so Eight of Winter. Eight of Winter is about self-sabotage, feeling disempowered in situations, when you can actually get yourself out of it by just making some sort of decision to change the dynamic of the energy or the situation that you find yourself in. So why is the Eight of Winter here? You feel powerless in some way, shape, or form. And the Knight of Pentacles has been coming out just about every reading. Okay, so I feel for some of you that there is a regrets that you have concerning a long-term offer that you feel might not have transpired, or maybe the offer that was made didn't quite hit the mark for you, and you feel there's a certain sense of regret that things didn't work out. Either this could be a situation in the past that you or your person have regrets about a connection that didn't work out, and there could have been deception, dishonesty, there could have been some sort of toxic sort of imbalances, codependency, so to speak, in a relationship. And there's this regret that things didn't work out, that both of you might have had the best intentions for your long-term plans, and now that you have to look at the situation with this release card and say, well, it didn't work, and speak your truth and start to look at things in a realistic way, in a clear way, with clarity, and not only from an emotion point of view, but with emotional intelligence is what I see. And also a good understanding of your own inner driving forces, your subconscious driving forces. You totally, for some of you, you've gone deep within yourselves to find your answers. And I feel like this is the end of a period of time where you just didn't know. You didn't know what to do. You didn't know what to say. But you are, if you're not there yet, you are in a period where you will be receiving all your answers, all the clarity that you need to be able to move forward in your life at this point in time. So thank you for watching. I love reading for you, Gemini. Please give me feedback on this reading. Have a beautiful day. Light and love.